There we go. Hello. Hello, what's going on? We're back with Fallout New Vegas again. I think today we're going to be doing, let's see, I had a little agenda. We're going to finish the RepCon. Got some odds and ends we should finish out as well. I think we might get banned from one casino, or we might just go and do all of them. We'll see. Haven't thought that far ahead. And we'll see how it goes from there. So right now we're looking for the thrust control modules to get these rockets going. Let's see how this works. Bry, hello? Hello? Oh, I still have the fish up. You know what? The fish can stay up. Good morning, Bry. How are you? We're going to talk to old lady Gibson.
Salut, je suis la vieille Madame Gibson. Enfin, à ce qu'il paraît. J'ai des tas de choses à vendre et je me débrouille pas mal en réparation.
So this lady runs a scrapyard near the rocket site. So hopefully she should have the items we need. You woke up so late. That was me yesterday. Yesterday I woke up, but I felt late. You doing well? You didn't stay up too late? Hopefully. I got some laundry running, so I might have to run in 45 minutes to fold the laundry. But I think we should be alright. Smiley face? Okay. Yeah. You did stay up too late. You gotta get your beauty rest, Barry. We're not gonna argue with her, we're just gonna pay for it, since money is cheap in this game. And we're gonna head back to the test site. Hold on. Fly with me. And RepCon. So, I got some slides prepared, but I think we should go through this a little bit before we get there. Let's see. I actually went back and looked at the VOD from yesterday for that Dead Space extraction game. And now let me tell you, when I was playing the game, when I was setting up, I used my headphones. I always use my headphones to monitor myself, because I like to hear how loud it's going to turn out. And I thought it was really bad. I was not happy with the audio quality. I thought it sounded really bad. It sounded like an Xbox microphone. And I actually have a half decent belt pack lapel mic. You know, not something that they'd use like on a TV show, but like, you know, pretty decent quality, right? It's not like bargain bin or anything. And I was really unhappy with the audio quality. And then I looked back at the VOD and it was fine. Yeah, no, it was fine. But when I was testing it, I was like, "Oh, this is going to be terrible." You know, it sounds awful. And then I listened back on it and I was like, this sounds, if I didn't say it was a different microphone, I wouldn't have known. And so honestly, that makes me feel pretty good. But it takes a lot of setup to do that. I'll probably do that another day. So here we go. We gave him the thrust control modules. The rockets are ready to fire. Unfortunately, Chris here is human. And if he walks down there, the radiation will kill him. And all these guys are apologizing to him. They're saying, "Hey, we just used you. You're kind of a knucklehead. We're going to fly without you." Which sucks to be him. But he was also rude to us at the beginning, so I don't care. And he's just given some inspiring speech. You know what? Let's be naughty. We're gonna save. We need to not die. Whoops. I just toggled the grass. Okay, that's not it. TG M. Why is that M? M? Oh, it's French, right. God mode. And clipping. Hey guys, what's up? Oh my god. Oh, their audio's terrible. What is that? Yeah, so and they just load up into the rockets. Nothing really going on here. Oh jeez, get away from me. Whoever recorded your audio is an idiot. That door is the NPC only door that lets them get to this area. And then they just shuffle into the rockets. Can we click on these? No. I don't know. I always thought that's funny to do. Let's undo this. Toggle God mode. Toggle. Flipping. There you go. Ta-da. Actually, we should... Hold on. We should load. That way Boone isn't stuck in there. There you are. Okay. And now Chris is all sad. Oh, wait, not yet. Still gotta listen to the speech. Whoops. That's what I get for breaking the game a little bit. Yeah, this is the door. That is like an NPC only door. And that takes him to that door over there. Which is fun. Can I talk to you now? There you go. Did you hear them? They used me. The ghouls used me. And then we have two options. We could be very nice. They're helpful because of, you know, they got to where they're going because of you. Or we can say you're a pitiful, pathetic man, and since you're rude, we're gonna help you out. Oh, what a shame. What he gets for being rude. He just walked into it. Yeah. Now we have to... This is kind of the weird part. We have to walk all the way back to that, like, upper area where we were. And, activate the rockets from there. Okay, so... and then if you're, like, kind of bad with directions, you can get lost here. Let's make our way up. I think I still remember the way, so we shouldn't be too in trouble. Hopefully. If not, we could just turn off clipping and walk through the walls. I am not above cheating. Yeah, so going back to Dead Space yesterday, I realized afterwards it was fine. So we're gonna get back to that. I don't know why it sounded so weird on my microphone. Or on my monitors. Whoops. Over here. It just, I don't know. Really weird. This is it. There we go. So we can mess with this. Ah, we don't have enough science. What is our science at? 50. Ooh. Ooh, do we have a science book? We do. So with the science book, we can activate the console. You need 55 science. Now we have 60 with the skill book. We can examine the navigation data and help them out. We can make the rockets crash into each other and explode. Let's do that, since I don't like these people. Oh, we're evil. Oh, no. Level up? Look at that. Fire. Okay, what do we need? 50 repair. Okay, we have science 50. Good. I do want some survival, because that is useful later. And a little bit of lockpick? Sure. And we're going to save. Sometimes this crashes the game. And we press the screw you button. Oh, oh. Is this copyright? Is this copyright music? Wonderful. Well, that was great. And the city loves us for it. Because they don't really care what happens to the ghouls. All they care is that they go away. Which is, oh man, that is bleak. I was about to say, Flight of the Valkyries should be open, what do they call that? Open copyright. But you never know. You never know, because they can be really brutal with that kind of stuff. Now getting out of here. There we go. And voila. Public domain. That's right. That's the word. You know, actually, my Spec Ops The Line streams, I uploaded those to YouTube. And I know those were dangerous. Because it has some Jimi Hendrix in it. It has some like modern music. And like, oh look, his body spawned over here. That's morbid. Who are you? And one of the VODs was safe. The second one, restricted. I'm like, great.
Je ne sais pas si vous êtes au courant, mais depuis la mort de Janimet, je m'occupe de son patrimoine. Je crois qu'il est temps de vous rendre service. Alors prenez cette clé et installez-vous confortablement dans notre motel. Elle ouvrira la chambre à l'étage à côté du lobby. J'espère que ça vous conviendra.
Okay, so he gives us a key since what's her name is dead. Because we kind of killed her. That's for boons. Yeah, one is restricted in Russia, but then if it gets monetized, it also
Bien sûr.
it also doesn't have like monetization on it. Which like I don't care, but I'd rather not publish it and give them the money. So, you know, I have the video on there, but it's private. So we have all these energy weapons, and we can't even sell them. Can't even sell them. There we go. 900. Now we're balancing a spreadsheet here. Hold on. Do you have any interesting mods? That. You? Laser rifle, don't need that. Chainsaw. Okay, no, not really. Oh, Radaway. Could use one of those. Okay, now we can go over here. Plasma Defender and $9. Okay, now we'll go to someone else. Thank you. We're just trying to offload all of our junk. Because we're not going to use energy weapons for a good while. So we're just going to make sure we sell what we can. You know, let's see here.
Salut.
There you are.
Vous voulez acheter quelque chose?
Show me your merchandise. Okay. I know I had. Here we go. Laser. Laser. Frag mines I don't really care for. We already have a pistol. Oh, these are worth a lot of money. 10,000, or I'm sorry, 1041, 1446. Let's sell this as well. 156. And this last one is 537. Do you have anything interesting? Suppressor, we already have that. Iron sights, not really. Oh, here we go. This is the sniper scope for our varmint rifle, which isn't the best thing in the world. It doesn't do enough damage, especially on this difficulty. But it's only it's only $180, so we'll buy that. Might be useful for us. 38 special, we'll buy that. Okay. Yeah, interesting firearm topic about 38 special. Ooh, that's $400. 38 special is just 357 Magnum. But the police were breaking they were like getting hurt wrists from using it because 357 Magnum is pretty powerful. So some guy was like, what if I just make 357 Magnum, but just like not as strong? And they just called it 38 special. And that's how that came about. Which is kind of funny when you think about it. Impacts, we'll probably buy 1, no, 2. There you go. And do we have any junk? Centaur blood, sure thing. And money. We're going to hold on to the money. Yep, leave. Thank you, Chet. Alright, now we got to make sure we upgrade our varmint rifle. There we go. Now this rifle is suppressed, and it has a sniper scope on it. It's still not very good, but it's a good plinking weapon. You know, we could get some easy experience with it. There we go. And let us save. Now let's come over here. Hold on. Is this gonna work? Yes, it will. Yes, it will work. There you go. Hold on, gotta move this. Okay, there you go. So, last time we were talking about explosions in Las Vegas. Here is a photo from, I think this is 1951 or 1952, from Bloomberg. And this is a nuclear explosion taken from Las Vegas. And this was kind of a tourist thing at the time. People would go there and be able to watch them. I'd like to think now we know better. But damn, you know, like when you look at it like that, you're like, that's a little close for comfort. Would I have gone? Yes, I think I would have. Oddly enough, so the place where they detonated the first nuclear bomb is called the Trinity Site. Okay? And it's a place in New Mexico near White Sands, White Sands Missile Range, which is a national park as well. I've gone to the park. And the Trinity Site, they open it twice a year. for tourists to go and look at it. And it's a really interesting place because the sand melted when the nuclear bomb went off, so it all turned to like glass. And it's really cool. Like, it's really, really cool. You cannot pick anything up because it's all radioactive, you know, lightly, right? Um, Maybe that's a little morbid, but at the same time, I think it's really neat, right? I think it's a really important part of history too. I don't think we should forget about it. Um, Next photo. This is more of an oddity, okay? In the southwest United States, there's a whole lot of nothing, okay? That you can drive for like 10 hours to go visit family. And that's kind of what I did growing up. And you'll see a lot of weird billboards. And here's a billboard on Interstate 10 in Arizona. So a little bit east of New Vegas, but still in the area. You know, you could look at the landscape and you'd be like, yeah, that looks like New Vegas landscape. They call that a chaparral foliage. And the thing, notice the legally distinct text from the movie. So it looks cool, but what is it? What is the thing? And when I was a child, this kind of scared me. So you get to the thing, and it's a gas station. It's like a really big gas station. But it's like a curio shop. And so you could fill up there, get gas, knickknacks, candy, whatever. And you can also pay to enter this thing and see the thing. And it's kind of like a museum, right? It's full of authentic old stuff. You could see there's the wooden Indian. That's yeah, that used to be a big tobacco thing. Yeah, you've heard of this before? Bri, have you gone to Arizona? It's pretty cool. And what is the thing? What is it? Here's a photo of it. Okay, this is spoilers. It's a mummy. It's a mummified thing, right? It's actually not a mummy. There was a guy in the 1950s who made props and stuff. He made a bunch of like curios and things for collectors. And this is one of them. He decided to open up this place in 1965. And oh yeah, okay, yeah. Because this is like kind of a cultural thing for America. Yeah. And so he would make it. He opened up a little curiosity rest stop in 1965, and it's still open to this day because it's kind of neat. You know, it is neat. Even though it's not a real mummy, although I think maybe the ethics of showing a real mummy outside of a museum is questionable. But I still think it's a great attraction. Very American Southwest. All right. Enough screwing around. Back to the game. Time check. Okay, 20 minutes. 20 minutes. We're still good. Just checking on the laundry there. Yeah, you know, it feels weird to think about people making travel logs of America since I live here, and I don't think it's very interesting. But it does make sense. Like, if you live in the UK, you'd be like, wow, I'm gonna watch this crazy American go around America. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. That's just neat. We only have one rat away. It's not enough to get us down. We're gonna go to this area north of Good Springs to kill scorpions. Hopefully. Do I have enough ammunition? Got some grenades. Yeah, we're good. Okay, we could do it. And we're just destroying the local wildlife population. for experience. That's all we're doing. Our follower Boone here, with him in our party, whenever we aim, enemies will be highlighted red, which is really nice. It's a nice touch, and it fits thematically because he is a sniper, spotting for you. It's a little bit there. Okay, the hitboxes around rocks are always really bad. Made the dead puppy sound. That's always bad. Le Devil's Gullet. One bottle cap. Yeah, there's a lot of really interesting places in the American West. Oh, and last time we also spoke about Grand Canyon and how big it is. And I looked up how big the Grand Canyon is, just to have stats for it. And the Grand Canyon is 400 miles long. And 400 miles, that's I don't know how much that is in metric. What is that, like? Just under 600 kilometers long. And 17 miles wide. So that's maybe like 25 kilometers wide. It is a stupidly large canyon. There's rock here. With some ammo. Nice. How many pizzas? Let me try to figure out the math in terms of what's the British measurement? Knives? Knife lengths? What else is British? TV licenses? See, it depends on the size of the pizza, Bry. Some nuts. Give me those nuts. Anti-venom. That'll be useful later. Curry? In how many bowls of curry can you fit in the Grand Canyon? Ooh, that is a good question. Because I'm sure someone's done the volume of it, right? So I could figure that out for next time. Grenade launcher time. And we need to save so we don't die. Because we might die here. I know I don't have to, but I think it'd be funny. Like I think the bit is worth it. You know, that's the funny part about it is you don't have to, but it's funny when you do. Yeah, or at least I could figure out the volume of Lake Mead, at least because we dammed off the Grand Canyon with the Hoover Dam. But oddly enough, it didn't even fill up like a significant amount of the canyon. You guys need to stop. There we go. Lake Mead, yeah, that's exactly what it's called, and how it's spelled as well. And we're completely okay with shooting explosions at our follower, because as long as he is our follower, he is whoops. He is immortal. He can be knocked out. But he cannot die. unless you're in hardcore mode, then he can die. We need something with a little bit of kick. Hunting rifle. Do I have a repair kit? No, I do not. Let's put on some Psycho. Psycho, there it is. Yeah, this is why we saved. Now we had to switch to a certain weapon because these guys actually have armor. Ow. And, yeah, most of our weapons cannot actually penetrate the armor. So we have to make sure we're being really careful here. We use that. Whoops. That's not it. These guys are tough. Tough, tough, tough on this difficulty. Yeah. Yeah, Bri, we need something that can power through. Don't make me pull out the math chart again. Get your mind out of the gutter. And that's why we're using explosives here. It's because explosives actually have enough power to you know, power through, and we can cripple their legs. And that slows them down, so we don't get dead. We're gonna die. We're gonna die from our own damage. And you can see we're almost level 10 now. Like, pretty good. Pretty good experience from these guys. I don't think there's anything here. Now, I'm almost dead because I blew myself up. Oh, jeez. Thank you, Boone. And you might be thinking, how do we get enough health? How do we heal ourselves? Well, if I sleep on this dirty mattress for an hour... Ah. My ailments have been healed. What a miracle. You know, just sleep it off. A little bit of healing powder there. That'll be good. We are low on heals. Who sells healing? Yeah, just, you know, just walk it off. Sleep it off. You know, you'll be good. I think this is a medic.
Que puis-je faire pour vous?
I love girls who are covered in blood. Heal my radiation.
Que puis-je faire pour vous? Ouais. Et moi?
Let's see what you have. Four stim packs, and they're $100 each. That's tough. Another Radaway, we'll buy that. Hydra is useful, but I don't think we need any right now. I think we just buy the stim packs. Man, that's $500. So we could sell this other junk. There you go. Actually, not the helmet. We will save the helmet for Boone.
Faites-moi signe si vous avez... Au revoir.
Okay, let's see. Near the canyon wreckage, there is some coyotes. Almost forgot about these guys. there is a dead soldier over here who has some armor that Boone can wear. And that's interesting because when you put on, when you have a follower, they will only wear certain types of armors, depending on their faction. So even if you have like super, super nice power armor and you give it to Boone, he'll be like, nah, I'm not Brotherhood. I don't fuck with that. That's not my fit.
Samba.
You know, which I respect. I respect that. I wouldn't wear some clothes that I don't like either. Now he's all dressed up. Look at that. He's all comfy. Hello, Pi. We're just killing some wildlife for some levels. We're playing on very hard, so we just need a little bit of experience here. We got wonderful Boone dressed up. We went a little bit farther ahead in the game than intended. We've already reached the strip, although we haven't met Benny. And we are just, let me think. We already got banned from the Vicky and Vance. And we just finished the Repcon quest. Killing the ghouls. Gabagool. Gabagool. Are you a Sopranos fan? I need to finish The Sopranos. I only got to season 4. No? Bry. Bry, you gonna bring up Gabagool and you're not a... Oh my god. Level up. Haven't finished Breaking Bad? Well, that's fine. Because, you know, if you watch the first 2 seasons of Breaking Bad, you kind of get it. But, like, The Sopranos is a show that stays good all the way through. I remember the first time I watched Better Call Saul, I was at a... So I was working as a bus driver. I was still really new. I was like maybe 19 years old, 20. And whenever you're, like at least for our bus drivers, on a holiday, you pick a different shift. You have to vote a different shift. And all of our shift codes are dependent on what you're doing, right? And there's hundreds of shifts. And on holidays, they use a Sunday schedule. And I think it was like Memorial Day or something. And I showed up to work. And I went to the station. And it was like 4 o'clock. There's our level. And the station was empty. And I was like really confused. I was like, man, I feel like I'm missing something. But I don't know what. It just didn't make sense. And so I... little bit of medicine and survival. And I ended up calling the garage, and I was like, hey, I don't really know what we're doing. And they were like, yeah, we know you missed your shift. You were supposed to start 2 hours ago. But why don't you come in and we'll put you on standby. So you're just kind of waiting for a shift to start. And it's like a 4-5 hour shift waiting for more work. And I ended up watching Better Call Saul in a marathon. 5 hours of it. So that was fun. We're going on luck, so I like finesse. 5% more crit chance. Here is take down the state. Nerd Rage. This perk seems good, but it only activates when you're really low health. So I don't like that. Mysterious Stranger, Misfortune. They're nice, but I don't like using VATS in this game. Do we have anything else interesting here? Mad Bomber. I do enjoy that. In fact, Mad Bomber will give us a ton of explosives later on. We're going finesse. Critical hits do more damage, and that'll let us punch through armor more consistently. Oh boy, more fucking scorpions. I should have remembered. I was like, are these the big ones or the small ones? Nope, they're the big ones. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Game. Fucking game. Where does it put us? Oh, it puts us all the... Fuck my life. You know what? We're coming from the south. What I get? What I deserve? No ammo there. Hunting rifle. We got some ammo. You know, and honestly, it's not that bad on hard. But on very hard, like, only a few weapons can really punch through. Thank you, Boone. This is a regular one. Okay. What are you shooting at, Boone? Oh. Do I have any armor piercing? I think I do, but only in a different firearm. So let's try this. Let's try the suppressed one. Okay, we have 8 shots. That is not good at all. Okay. We are out of ammunition. Actually, this does more damage. Maybe this will be good. 15% extra damage on surplus. But it will destroy our weapon. See, we're getting that hit marker that with the shield. That means we're only doing 20% damage. That is not good. Not going to cut it. We are getting critical strikes, though. So maybe those are punching through. And of course our scope is green. Disgusting vomit green because of its night vision scope. What are you doing, Scorpion? Tanky. Very tanky enemies now. There's our level up. Again. We're gonna save so we don't fuck up again. Oh, is it time? How much time do I got left? 1 minute. Okay. Gonna fold some laundry soon. So we might go BRB in a little bit here. But first, let's do some drugs. And try to take out the Scorpion. That did nothing. That did nothing to him. Explosions?
Bouffe ça.
We got 2 left. I got some fire ones. There you go. Get a little coffee in us. Oh, man. We got 2 grenades here. There's more scorpions over there. But I don't think we have the ammunition. Well, we got, what? 5? 5 shots? That's rough. I think there is a heal book. Yep, there you go. Eat. Eat, right? Whoops. Okay, that's my cue. We're going to save. And we're going to be right back. Okay? Give me just maybe like 5 minutes to fold this laundry. There we go. And we're back. Oh, I'm hot. Oh, I hate taking laundry out of the dryer. Oh, man. Hey, Pie. Thank you. Let's see here. Got some coffee. Let's try to take out these scorpions since we just saved. Better to try it. Yeah, Pie, a little earlier we were talking about roadside attractions. And we were talking about The Thing. The Thing on Interstate 10 in Arizona. You ever seen that? Or I'm sure there's some in out where you live. Ooh, we got a hit on him? Nice. Change ammo. Okay, let's save this last one for you. Hopefully I crippled your legs. 57 Magnum. Do I have anything bigger? No. Okay. There you go. Oh, you haven't? Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. It's just a little silly roadside attraction. Oh, Jesus. There we go. That extra critical damage helps us out a lot. I don't know. It's just silly things that are in America. Because I think of like really fancy gas stations, and I think America. You know, there's actually a Buc-ee's that just opened up near us, and I hate the idea of a gas station as an attraction, but you know, people still go to it. Another one, but just one or two. That's just one. We could take. Okay, never mind. That's two. Okay, alright, it's a bad idea. The reload worked. Please. Okay. Boone, keep him distracted. I'm right here. Oh, look at you. Oh, are you grunting? Are you moaning? And even more. Yeah, as long as we can keep the damage up, we should be good. Yeah. There goes our Psycho. And that was with 25% extra damage. Yikes. But I think we're going to visit the merchant at the 188 trading post and hopefully refill our grenades. That should help out a lot. Alright. We have 0 radiation right now, so we should be good to go in here. Pop a pill. This is... I don't know what this area is supposed to be. This is just some irradiated shack. But there's a skill book over here. So we'll try it. And then there's some really tough zombies. This guy's gonna hurt. I hate Reavers. Yeah. Oh my god, that wasn't even a quarter of his health. And I go for Boone. Go for Boone. Not me. Game? Game, what are you doing? Okay. What is this? Thank you. my god. Oh my god, we're almost dead. We have 10 health. Jesus Christ. Are these guys armored? I don't remember. We got some buckshot. God. Oh my god. We're dead. Fuck. Alright, you know what? Just fuck my life. Oh, fuck my life. Reavers are... Yeah, well, we're playing on very hard. So, on hard, I can do it. Very hard, Jesus Christ, they get insane. They have so much health. You know, but we're not going to blame the game. We are going to blame the game. But we're going to use the tools to make us better than that.
J'ai toujours des armes.
You. Show me your junk. 12 grenades. Yeah, give me all of those. Rifle rounds. Yeah. What is this? Armor piercing. Give me that. Who else got stuff? Gun runners. Robot. Service me. What did you got? 16? Take all of that. Fire grenades. Yeah. Give me those too. What the hell was that? Jeez, someone jumped off my building or something. That was loud. Oh, that's 5mm. 5.56. There we go. 5.5. Only 14. Whatever. Do you have 357? No, there's no armor piercing in 357. That's a shame. 308 armor piercing. We'll take that. Okay, medicine. Oh, we haven't been to the clinic yet. Let's go to the clinic. Right? In this game mode with very hard, yeah, you got to use all the stops you can. So we're gonna have to go make sure we have heavy ammo, which we do. Now that we have grenades, we have armor piercing rounds. That should do it. And then also we need drugs, right? 25% extra damage from Psycho. That's really the only damage up. There is rushing water. I think it's rushing water. That is 25% damage up and 25% damage resistance.
Salut.
But those don't stack. They don't stack with each other. Unfortunately, it's the same effect. So,
Si vous cherchez à acheter ou à vendre,
show me your stuff. Do you have anything good for me? Cowboy repeater. That's lightweight. Don't care about that. Pistol mags. Don't really care. Laser rifle. That's Magnum. Don't need that. Okay, what do we got? 4570. This is actually good for our hunting revolver. Get a little bit of that going. Let's see here. You have grenades. Yes, you do. Look at that. 30? Take your whole stock. Alright, now we're ready. But first, let's go to the doctor. We don't have enough money right now for an implant. But we will get some later on.
Bienvenue à la clinique de...
Okay, show me your merchandise. Okay. 13 stim packs at 108. That's expensive. But we'll buy it. And I think we were empty, so it cleared our keybind. Stim pack. Nope. There you go. You're still naked. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. Third time's the charm, right? Third time. There's no way we're gonna die 3 times on this stream. Right? There's no way. Can't happen. I don't think explosives can get critical hits, which is a little bit of a shame. But they do enough damage where we're not going to be hurting. Okay. Let's pull out the hunting rifle. You're down. Alright. Save. Save, save, save. I keep putting myself through this ordeal, knowing that I could do other stuff. But to be honest, if we're not going to do this now, we're never going to do it. So, you know, might as well, right?
J'y vais. Personne ne m'échappe.
Can you cripple your legs, please? Can you do that for me? Thank goodness. There you go. Okay, armor piercing. Let's see how this does. Not good. That's great. That was a sneak attack critical, and that did nothing to him. Holy smokes. Okay, Psycho. We're addicted. Great.
Et à moi. Ah.
This is a bad angle for us. Let's get up the hill. Doctor bag, always good to use. You know what? Saving again. There you go. Alright. Making progress. Making progress. Watch that Reaver just kill us in 2 hits again. Which is usually how it was in Fallout 3. Okay, I want to try going for him with the grenade launcher. Can we get a VATS hit on it? I do have the heave-ho perk, so we should have some extra range. 2%? I like those odds. Oh, that's a critical. Okay. Oh, we crippled his leg. Perfect.
Bouffe ça.
Fucker. And now there's 2 more over there. 1% chance. I like those odds. Yeah, no, I mean we can do it now. We're just being obtuse about it. let Vats do some of the work. Head crippled. We're just trying to make sure we can cripple their legs so they can't chase us down. We need to take Radix. Radix. Okay. Man, I can't wait till we play the DLC, because this is going to be miserable. There we go. Boone, you're doing a good job. Keep it up. Okay, I think the other one is stuck somewhere in the water. Which DLC am I looking forward to? That's a good question. My favorite DLC is Dead Money. That DLC has a special place in my heart. Is he under the map?
Personne ne m'échappe.
I think he's on. I think he fell under the map. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Dead Money. And if not Dead Money, Lonesome Road.
J'y
But
vais.
Lonesome Road is gonna be rough. Alright. This is what we came all the way here for. A book and a repair kit. All of that work for that. We also picked up something. There we go. Let us repair our hunting rifle. Start bottle cap. Oh, this guy has some turbo. Nice. I don't think there's anything else good in here. Memory serves. No, there's not. Wait. No, there's nothing good in here. Where to next? Let's go to the Prospector Den, see if that finally populated. Has it? Oh, it has. Nice.
Salut. Salut. Besoin de quelque chose?
So this is the area that we cleared out
Yes, sir.
earlier, and it becomes a little merchant hub. With, I mean, I say merchant hub. There's one merchant here. But it's the thought that counts. Okay, do we have a gunrunner's hunting revolver? No, we do not. Okay, so we cannot buy that. That's incompatible. No, I guess no mods. That's okay. Mods are a little bit harder to come by. What else do you have? Mini nukes. We're not at that point yet, although we will be soon. 12 gauge. Fire bullets. Okay. And one armor piercing bullet. That's lovely. Okay. Yeah, I don't... We're doing a NCR playthrough, so I don't really want to go through that trouble. Let's see here. Jesus Christ. I think someone dropped something again. That was loud. I'm sure everything's fine outside. I'm sure it's fine. Nothing weird over there. Okay. Let's go clear our addiction. And I think we can go to Boulder City now. Ooh, do we have the speech for that? I'm not sure. I don't really care for the Great Khans, so I suppose it doesn't really
Puis-je
matter.
faire pour vous?
Um, hmm. We could do the Helios quest. Yeah, actually, let's go do Helios. I don't think we need too much. Well, we need 50 science. Do we have 50 science? Yes, we do. Okay, we could do that. I don't think... I don't think we go for the weapon here. As nice as the weapon is, I think it's kind of dumb. I'd rather just get the NCR stuff. Yeah, you like the fish? You like the fish? Hold on. Hold on. You might like this. Look at that. Look at that. I'm getting hit by the fish. I'm not sure if this is the first Fallout game with fish. I'm actually not sure if it counts in Fallout 3. Because Fallout 3 has crabs. I don't think it has fish though. Let's see.
Ou alors,
Let's hit you with the
inutile.
science.
On a déjà un expert qui s'en occupe. Ceci dit, notre expert est un crétin. Je me demande même si c'est pas un saboteur. J'imagine que vous ne pourriez pas faire pire. Demandez-lui de vous donner les détails. Il est au fond du bâtiment. Vous saurez que c'est lui quand vous le verrez. Il garde ses lunettes de soleil en permanence, même quand il dort. Quel cinglé.
Okay. Yeah, so we do have enough science to start this quest, and I think we have enough to... What's the lore behind me being a sailor? So there's it's really funny, okay? It's really funny. I was a bus driver, IRL, a few years ago. And you know, they have those silly hats, right? I don't know if you ever, you know, like the silly like chauffeur hats. And I always thought it was kind of cool. And then I was asking someone to like draw a character for me, Com Shikom. They're the one who made this character. And I was like, I really want one of those hats. But I thought chauffeur hat would not translate well to Japanese. So I told him, I was like, just, you know, like a captain hat. And he read captain hat and was like, oh, you must be a captain.
Vous êtes qui, vous?
And
Envoie pour me remplacer? Ils veulent
so
me
I'm a captain
remplacer?
now. So, you know, it's just a happy little accident. Yeah, I'm here for your job,
Ça
knucklehead. Give me your money. Do you like it this way? I do like it.
Eh ben,
I do like it. Like the nautical,
ils veulent
I realize the nautical stuff has a lot of there's a lot of fun, what's the word, imagery with it. So I think that's really cool. But also at the same time, did you give me the codes? Okay, yeah, he gave me the passcode. The nautical stuff has a lot more mileage with it, and I do like fish, so I think it's funny. But originally,
voir rarement de nouvelles
originally,
ici. Vous êtes
my
soldat ou-
plan for this character was to be the type of person who drives like you know the guys who drive like a hearse, you know, with the dead people in it. I kind of wanted that, you know, like a hearse driving thing.
Alors, j'ai-
And yeah, it kind of...
c'est rass-
Okay, he gave us the password. Okay. All right. It is nice to get into with the followers, but you know, I don't really care. River sticks? No, just like a just like a hearse driver, right? I was like planning a bunch of stuff. I had like references. I even made a Vroid model, 3D model, and started messing with some of the textures on it and stuff. And I mean, of course, it was like the first thing I ever tried to do, so it didn't turn out with the quality that I wanted. And I didn't like um you, it's stuck in the ground, dude. That's cheap. Um I don't like the 3D tracking that I had because it was very it didn't work very well, right? And I didn't want to go and spend money on an iPhone for better tracking. So it just kind of ended up where I was like, I'd rather be a VTuber anyway, or I'm sorry, a PNG. I'd rather be a PNG anyways because it's a little bit easier on me. Yeah. Yeah, and I think the PNG is also like, number one, it's a lot easier on the computer. And number two, I don't have to like light myself properly. I don't have to worry about my posture. I don't have to worry about like, oh, my tracking's not working. Because I did have a webcam and tried the tracking on my Vroid model, and I did the Vroid thing for a little bit, and I was not a fan of how finicky it was. And honestly, like I see people with VTube models, and I'm really impressed. Like the amount of work that goes into it to make it even look like half decent is insane to me. You know, so like maybe eventually I would like to, but TBH, at least through the midterm, I really don't see myself changing. Okay, reset connection. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, and it's kind of funny. And then the fish stuff, like the fish stuff is really fun. Um I know Gloomy I did Min made me some art, which was really fun. Um I commissioned some art from Gloomy. Gloomy made some beautiful art for me actually. Actually, hold on. I could just show it off. What am I doing? I could just show it off. Look at this. I figured out how to make this transition. Right? Look at that. That's green screen. I did that with green screen. I don't even know how I did that. I had the animation made, and then I was like, great. How do I make it into a stinger? And then I figured out how. Thanks to Gloomy. Gloomy was a big help on that one. Where's it at? So there's the Min art. Min made some wonderful art. Really cute. This is from Nuko. Is this the right one? Oh, geez, that's big. There's me getting assaulted by a fish. You know, there's a lot of fish imagery here. Yeah, and you know, Min Pi, when I commissioned Min, they were like, yeah, I usually draw girls. I usually only draw girls, so this was like really weird for them. But honestly, they did a really good job, especially since like I like my character being kind of pathetic and incompetent. I kind of like that. I like that vibe. Um Here's the Gloomy art where she hit me. You know, she loves to assault me. So mean. Unbelievable. Here's the Nuko art. Whoops. And this is one that I actually used to make my BRB screen. I don't know. And it's like doing this has been really fun. Oh, actually, hold on. Look at that. Min even gave me the work in progress. Wow, am I a boy or a girl? You can't really tell in this photo. So colorful. Oh my goodness. And then let me see if I could find the last. There's one last piece of art that was really inspiring. Is it this one? Oh god, this thing is old. This is some old art. Holy shit. Yeah, so the person who made my model, I don't know what it is about the Japanese, but they love to make weird pictures of people holding fish, right? And it's really funny. Like I don't know if it's like a joke, if it's like an inside joke for them or what it is, but I think it's really funny. So like here's one um that they made, and it's like just one of their characters holding a fish, and it's a maid. And I don't understand the complex the like context of it, but I still think it's really like it's like really fun. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it, and I think that makes it funnier. Um yeah, I don't know why look at this. And it's not even the only one. There's more, right? Like why? Why? I don't get it. I don't get it, but it's funny, you know? Um and this is the art. This is the one that inspired it all. Let me see here. Save. Just some girl getting pelted by fish. Just absolutely pelted. What's the context for the image? Why is she getting hit by fish? Why does she look so sad? No. But that's basically the art that Min made for me. I think it's really funny. So yeah. Back to the game. There you go. Did it work? There you go. All right. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of things that I don't understand about it. And then there's like this artist who does like a bunch of VTubers holding fish as if they were fishing, and it kind of reminds me of like Ara's Project Pike thing. Medics, do medics. Where's it at? There it is. And we're addicted already. Great. Open the door, please. Yeah, I don't know. But I think the sailor thing is funny. Oh, I hate Wordle. Blade. Played. Nope. Sacred. No, 2 matches. Beard. 6, okay. AED. AED, spared. There we go. Yeah. I have some scabs coming in eventually of hopefully my ship getting attacked by a squid and me crying pathetically on the deck of the ship. I'm really looking forward to that one. Yeah. And I don't know if like I want to do like weirder art involving me and fish or fish adjacent creatures, but I guess it's a possibility. Question mark. Bri, why are you smiling? Jesus Christ. That fucking thing goes again, man. Someone jumped off the building. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's not that I'm into that type of art, but I like to know that the option's there. Let's put it that way. I'm glad the option is there in case I ever want to get, you know, tentacled. But not that I want to be tentacled, but I could if I want to. So, you know, it would fit the character. Right? And then like I have like a little notebook here of like ideas. And one of them is like me stuck on a ship that's like shipwrecked. And like with a beard and everything, you know, like Castaway style. I was like that might be fun. I don't know, there's a lot of like fish related stuff. Really really good design space for that. Oh, I love pulse ammunition. Yeah, so who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll make some more nautical stuff. I don't know. And since I was always thinking, I was like, well, my character is like fully clothed. I kind of want to make
On a de la compagnie.
like a no shirt version of my character that has like a bunch of nautical tattoos, because I think those are really neat. I love tattoos. And I think that'd be like really Gapmo of like having a character that is both heavily tattooed and experienced, but also like super pathetic, you know? Yeah, so I don't know. The sailor thing is more of a happy little accident. That's locked. Yeah, I don't know. Like Bry, what is your character? Like your character is just you, right? And you could be, and you could like dress yourself up however you want, right? Because you did that Dark Souls one. Yeah, yeah, and so like your character is like super flexible, where it's like you could just be, you could be anything, you know. And that's really cool too. But at least with the sailor design space, there's like a lot of room for. There's a lot of room for fun there. Let's see. We are doing an NCR run. So let's do NCR. I don't really care. Let's do NCR. Configure the network. McCarran strip. Done. Yeah, because you have Catboy, Catmaid, Bunny, Dark Souls, what were you? Gwendolyn, I think. Needy Girl. Needy Girl. That's when you had your hair in like those twin tails, right? Sports Bry, Magical. Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot Magical's a newer one. And then yeah, like you have so much design space with that. And then eventually like you could even go into like really abstract stuff. Like if I don't know if you ever play like Worms, you could make like a silly worm version of Bry. You know, like I think that's like there's a lot. Yeah, you know, like you could go really really far with it. You know, like you're never gonna run out of ideas for that. And let's turn on the power. Ah, my eyes. Yeah, and then like with the sailor thing, there's a guy who comes in and he's like, "Oh, are you a sailor?" And I'm like, "Well, I guess I am. I guess I am. Tanning bedtime? Tanned Bry? Gairu Gairu Bry? Holy shit. Chills, dude. Oh, okay. Oh, you had me excited there. You had me really excited. But yeah, the sailor stuff was really funny because I have the sailor hat, and then I did uh like I put on a white button up shirt yesterday, and I did the Dead Space Extraction stream. Yep, bath towel for Noir. Holy shit. I'm too embarrassed to put one of those redeems in. That's insane.
Yo.
Hey, NCR accepted. I'm gonna do something funny here. Hold on. We're gonna save. Um, there you go. Go fuck yourself. All right. Now that that's done, um, yeah, I feel like I did that IRL stream yesterday, and I put a ton of filters on my camera to make it so like you couldn't really see me, and then I put my character on top of it because I didn't really want to be like, oh, that's me. But looking back on the footage, I was like, okay, you know what? I had a really good backlight, so you couldn't really make out my face. And probably on the next stream, I'm a little more comfortable with that. Hello, NCR Ranger. Thank you. So I don't know. Like, I have my character's outfit ready for me to do like an IRL version of myself, and I think that's really cute. So I think that might be an option going forward, especially since I have like more light gun games that I want to try. House of the Dead, I want to do that. I want to do Dead Space Extraction, Time Crisis, maybe some Wii games. I'm probably not going to do anything exercise based, just because exercise in a costume is not great. Like, I'm not going to wear a button up shirt and do ring fit. That's just uncomfortable. I don't know. So there's a lot of design ideas for it, but for lore, I don't know. I make it up as I go along. TBH. TBH. I was like, "Oh, I'm a captain. I should have a boat." And I was looking up boats, and all the nice photos of boats are like, they're like real photos. Like, you have to pay to use them. And I was like, "Well, what about boats that are sunk?" And there's one boat that was sunk, the something Gale, Abalon Gale or something. And I was like, oh, that would be really nice, where I'm the captain of a boat that already sunk. And no one can be like, hey, that's a picture of my boat, because those people are dead. So, it's like free real estate. So yeah, we'll see how that turns out. But then there's like I'm thinking like I could be, you know, caught in a fishing net. Like really cute poses. I don't know. I don't know. Gotta keep your mind open to it. Thank God these ants are not as strong as the fucking scorpions are. Why are you grunting? Boone, I don't know about you, Boone, man. You scare me sometimes. There you go. Got one more over here. Is that all of them? I don't think this is a real hole. No, inaccessible. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. Stay cool. Stay cool. Oh, this is the real New Vegas experience. Holy shit. You know, there's like a little sadistic part of me that I'm like, I should play this game again, but on the PlayStation 3 and with no patches, right? Like, because I have the CD, right? I should play unpatched day one New Vegas. And I remember that game crashed. Oh my god, I couldn't tell you. That game crashed constantly, maybe every 20 minutes. So, you know, maybe if I'm in the mood for like torturing myself, I could do that. Well, I hope you like killing ants, because that's what we're gonna do more. Let's put on our surplus ammunition. Yeah, like, I think a lot of people don't realize, like, man, games are ass. People who play video games, and games are pieces of shit. And I know we're using the ammunition that destroys our weapon, but TBH, this is a varmint rifle, so I don't really care.
J'y vais.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But like I see like a lot of VTubers who are like, um, I don't know, like there's like a lot of furry ones. I mean, that's like a pretty common design, some kind of furry or furry adjacent thing. Cat girls, wolf girls, foxes, stuff like that. And not that there's anything bad with it, but I was like, yeah, I'm not really a furry, so you know, I'd rather have something else. What were we using? Oh, cowboy repeater. There we go. What animal do I resonate with? I don't know. I don't know. I never thought about that. I have a cat. Well, I mean, I guess it's still at my parents' house. Yeah. Like it's just a little weird to think about, like tying myself to the animal, like being you know, and I could get it. It's like kind of a funny bit, and most streamers that I see do the and I suppose I do this too, to be honest, where it's like I am a cat girl, for instance, a cat girl, or I am a robot, or something like that, right? You know, just they are a character, and then they like on debut, it's like, hey, I'm a character, I am blank, and then you know they just like play games all the time and do just chatting, and it's like the character doesn't really come up until it's like for a joke, and they're like, I can't believe you don't know how to use a computer, and they're like, well, I'm a broken robot, you know, what can I say? I'm just a robot, you know. or you know, something like that where it's kind of funny. And I suppose streaming as a character all the time is way too much work. It is way too much work. Like that is, I could not stay in character, right? You know, I am not a captain. I just play one on the internet. That's, yeah. Hello.
Salut. Besoin de quelque chose?
Salut. What do you got? Grenades? I will take all those. Man, we're almost poor again. Holy shit. What is this? Assault carbine. Don't need that. Okay, that's all gun runner stuff. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry if it's a little bit of a meta discussion about streaming, but it's also like kind of relevant, you know? Because it's like, what's the balance? You know? It's really hard to find a good balance between like a character and like actually streaming and playing games. Let's go get banned from a casino.
Hey, y a que les membres de
Here you go. Damn, you know, like imagine a casino like this, where it's like a brothel casino. Like imagine the smell. Holy shit. Let's see, what do we want to play? Probably blackjack, because it's easier. Ooh, 21. Okay, nice. Another 21. God, what is the button here? R? There you go. Okay. There's level 1. Where's that Baldy? Baldy, I'm looking for you. Looking for a bald person. Can I keep playing? Oh. Maybe I pressed the wrong button. 19 will stay. Will stay. Well, double down. Oh, first loss. 17. We'll stay on 18. Man, I forgot how easy this game is when you just have. I think this is 9 luck. This is just autopilot. Holy shit. There we go.
Hey, j'en connais qui sont en...
There you are. Wonderful. Oh man, I should probably just try. 11, 21. I think I'm gonna try to ban myself from all the casinos right away, just to get this out of the way. And that way we don't have to do this again until we get to the Sierra Madre. Stay on that. $18 will stay. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, but I gotta say, probably the best part about streaming is not the streaming part of it. It's not like making games. I think it's probably like the little creative part of it. Like working on that transition was a really, really good way for me to like actually figure out something technical. And I used to do like stagecraft. But I think I think it's really fun. I asked someone how they did theirs, and they were like, "Oh, I use a transparent movie." And I have a program that I use to make my videos with. And I was like, "Oh, I'll just use that." And then I found out the type of file format that supports transparency is like a QuickTime thing, and I'm not on Apple, but I could install QuickTime and use it as a renderer, and I was like, that is way too much work. That is way too much work. So what I ended up doing was making it a GIF, right? It's technically a GIF, and painting on the green frame by frame. And then I turned that into a movie, into an MP4. And then I got that MP4 and I use it as a transition. But you cannot put on filters onto you can't put filters onto transitions in OBS, not stock at least. Well, someone made a plugin where you can put on a filter. You can use a scene as a transition and then have the scene with filters. So I chroma key the green out of it and use that to work. So I don't know, troubleshooting like that is really nice and fun. Having like a challenge and coming around with it. Because I had someone, I skebbed the animation of me choking on a, hold on, where's it at? I have it here. Whoops, that don't move me, not me. There we go. Yeah, there I am, smoking and failing. But like turning that into a transition, a lot of work, like a surprising amount of work. You know, 12, we'll double down. We still won. Holy shit. 20, we'll stay. Yeah, and so like doing fun stuff with it like that, I think is probably the best part of this. The streaming, I get to play the games that I want to play, which is nice. But there's certain games that I love that I would never, ever play on stream. You know, but I think that's more of like a me thing. You know, like I love to play FTL, but I don't think I would ever stream FTL. That's just not, you know, I have to consider what I stream very carefully. $18? Ooh, we feel lucky. All right. We're pretty close to getting banned. I think the limit here is, what is it? 9,000? 8,000? So we're moving along. 12. There we go. Um, 13, 19. We'll stay on 19. 11, double down. Thankfully, I'm pretty decent at math. 20 will hold. There you go, 9,000. I think we're banned.
Vous ne jouez plus ici. Allez.
There you go. Alright, one casino down.
Bienvenue au Gomorrah. Combien?
Nope. Wrong one. Turn in my chips. Caps, please. Thank you. Alright. One down, 2 to go. Actually, 3 to go, because we might as well do the Vicium Vance as well. Since we did that quest. Hello, hottie. Keep dancing for me.
Oh, c'est difficile de dormir ici, vous savez. Hier, une fille a tambouriné à ma porte.
Alright. Oh, actually, we are going to get a lot of experience here. As we walk by Benny, as he walks down the stairs, we get 900 experience. I forgot about that. Nice. Survival to 50. Medicine to 50. There we go. And let's work on a little bit of lockpick. Wonderful. Yeah, I know, because you get experience when you come to the strip, but I forgot you also get experience when you meet Benny. But you only have to meet him, you don't have to talk to him. Alright, let's go get banned. $17. Oh, 21. Double down on 10. Yeah, I wonder... Man. I'll hold on that. I wonder what the actual stats are for the gambling in this game. Like, I wonder if this is easy to mod. Like, we could play Caravan or something, but that's a game that I really don't enjoy. I wonder if someone could mod Fallout New Vegas to be like a proper gambling game. 7, 17, 20. Wow. Wow. 17. Alright, we'll hold there. Alright, we're doing good. Oh no. Oh no, there's copyright music in the background. So when they made the casinos in this game, of course they took inspiration from real casinos in real life. And I think a couple of them are closed. I think next time I might try to dig up which casinos are the ones that they used. Because I know the Ultralux is based on the Bellagio. But I don't know what the other ones are based off of. Probably the Gomorrah being like a brothel is probably not a real one, but we'll see. Yeah. 13, 3 more. Oh, 21. Just like that. I have a buddy of mine who used to live in Las Vegas. And I suppose it's not a real surprise, but Las Vegas is kind of a miserable place. But I think that's kind of like lore accurate too. It's always hot. It sucks. A lot of people use it as like a retirement place. Man, that was a tie. That's brutal. 18. Give me one. You'd never do that in real life, but in Fallout New Vegas, you could get away with it. Let's see. 2, 4. You know what we're gonna do? Actually, hold on. Mute. I do not want another VOD to be muted. There we go. Okay, 6, 17. We'll stay on 17. Yeah. Yeah, and if you turn on the music in the settings, I don't think it affects the ambient music because it's like an in-game thing. So we're just gonna go like this. 10, double down. There you go. Wonderful. Uh, 16. All right. Stay on that. Another 16. 18 will hold. Ah, tied. All right, 12 will double down. Oh, somehow we still won. Nice. Another tie. This is brutal. 11, double down on that. Another tie. Dude, what are the chances? I'm sure someone could figure that out. 17, 21. Wow. Let's get a little bit of coffee here. 16. All right, another tie. 15. That's an ugly number. All right, making good progress. 4,400. Okay, I think this one has a pretty similar whoops. I think this one has a pretty similar jackpot limit to the Gamora. I think the only one that's different is the Ultralux. The Ultralux has a higher jackpot limit. But the Sierra Madre has the highest one out of them all. Okay, thank you. Stay on 10. $16. Oh, that's a... Yeah, there we go. 15, okay. All right. Making good progress. I don't think they blast music in the Ultralux, so we should be safe there. Oh, we lost. That was... Made it right back. Double down on 10. Hide. Come on, guy. Hide on 20. That's brutal. Okay, 20 we hold. And we lost somehow. Another hold on 20. There we go. Ooh, 11. Yes, please. There we go. Natural 21. Again. Love to see it. All right, we're almost done. We're almost done. We're pushing through. $10. Double down on 10. Oh my god, there's still one more tier. Jeez. Come on. Let's get it moving. There we go. Um, 20. Stay. Okay. 10. Double down. Nice. We feel lucky. I don't know what that message means. I think it means that the luck stat influenced the outcome of that draw, but I think that it also means the deck is stacked for you with high luck, so I'm not really sure what changes when that happens, when you see that message. Stay on 20. There we go. 2, 3, 11, 21. Nice. All right. 11. Double down. Oh, we only got a 5. Oof. All right. 13, 20. There we go. All right, we're getting close. Natural 21. Is that over the limit? 9,000? Nope. I think it goes higher. Is it a 10,000 limit or 11? It might be. Okay, okay. Wow. Four, 8, 12, double down. Hide. Oof. All right. Another one. Natural. We're over 10,000. Are we banned now? We are banned. Let's turn on the sound again.
Il est temps de partir.
There you go. Okay. Thank you. All right. Yeah. Just don't want to have any times where the music is playing really loud without any other noise, because that gets really bad. Okay, that. Thank you. One more casino to rob. I mean, to win against.
Bonjour.
There you go. You know, I wonder if they did motion capture on the drunk guy. Oh, look, there's the same animation. Damn, down the stairs and in heels, too. Shit. That lady's sauced.
Je vous demande pardon.
Alright, here you go. Thank you. See you later. Yeah. Have I ever been falling down drunk? I think I have, but only a couple times. I'm usually very good about holding my liquor.
À votre service.
Give me chips, thank you. Okay. Alright, final casino. No. Second to final casino. Oh my goodness. I knew this was gonna be brutal, but damn. Alright. Yeah, so I had some friends come from they came from France, and they went to the local casinos, which are up in the mountains here. What is that? Stay. And I don't know how I feel about going to a real casino, because honestly, I think casinos are very depressing places. It's usually like a bunch of old people, you know? Although I guess they can be fun if they have like live music and stuff. You know, but just like the idea of a casino is like really sleazy to me. I'm not like the biggest fan of it. Okay, stay on 20. Alright, this place has the highest jackpot. I think it's like 12,000 or 15,000. We're gonna be here for a little bit. Ugh. Alright, 11. There you go. And we lost. Double down. Hide. Ugh. I wonder if you just like run this forever, like purposefully doing the wrong thing, if you could still win with 10 luck, you probably can. 19 will stay. Ah. I don't know. And then I don't want to do any other... I don't want to do roulette. Roulette takes way too long. And this casino doesn't have any slots. Because the designers thought that this is like too fancy of a casino to have slots. Like they'd be too noisy. Which, you know, I get it. It makes sense. Yeah, you know, good design choice. But at the same time, also a little bit sucky. 18, sure. $19 will stay. We feel lucky. Double down on that. There you go. All right, keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Uh, 18. Sure. Still tied. Oh. 17. All right, there you go. 21. Ooh. I don't think there's a huge difference between 9 and 10 luck. We could go get the luck implant, which we are going to do after this. But I don't think that makes a significant enough change in the luck to be worthwhile interrupting this. Natural 21. Nice. Another one. Beautiful. All right. I don't know. I feel like I've been getting a little bit better with talking to myself as I do this. I think it's kind of funny. There's a guy at work who we kind of make fun of because he talks to himself all the time. And here I am doing this as a hobby, talking to myself. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's whatever. Doing great. Ugh. Oh, this is some dead air. This is rough. I mean, it could be worse. I could be playing like Fire Emblem. Like, honestly, the people who can play Fire Emblem and talk over it, those are some powerful people. 2, 4, 6, 11, 18. Sure, we'll stay on that. Like Fire Emblem, any like slow turn-based stuff is like brutal. Those are some powerful people. You know, at least like usually like visual novels or RPGs, you'll have like some sort of dialogue. Play for the characters, not the challenge. I suppose so. But I mean, like, as a performance aspect, keeping the time filled must be really rough. Right? Like, that seems very, very rough to me. Is like, it's almost like, imagine someone streaming chess on Twitch. You know? Is that a thing? Are there, like, professional chess streamers? I'm sure there are, right? And unless you were like a giga chess nerd, there are. Oof. Stay on 20? Like, that just seems so brutal to talk over. But I guess it's almost like those people who do commentary over golf on TV. Like, man, I could not imagine a more stressful job than that. Because, you know, at least with basketball and football, there's a very technical side of it. But like, being like, oh yeah, here we go. He's going to hit the ball. He hit the ball. Wonderful hit. Look at how far it went. You know, like, that's... Oof. Oof, I could not imagine that. 19 will stay. We lost. Oh. Alright. I hate low cards. 13, 18, okay, 20, right? Or 8, 12, give me 1, 19, we will stay. We lost. Believe it. Yeah, or like those TV shows where they had yeah, we're trying to hustle through. We got one more casino after this, and then we're done. But at least the Vicky and Vance casino will go a lot faster than the other ones. Okay, that's good. Lost. We have 9 luck here, so this should go relatively quick. We already got banned from the other 2 casinos. And the Atomic Wrangler as well. We got banned from there. Okay. Double down on 11. There we go. Feel lucky. I wonder if these are like... I wonder if the cards are in-game items, or how they animated them. That's not, I should look into that. Because I don't know, because I know there are cards you can pick up in-game. I don't know if those are the same cards that they use on the playing table, because I think they might be too low resolution. So I don't know how they do this. Because you can kind of see the cards clip into each other sometimes. Yeah, that's good. There we go. Yeah. It's always nice to look under the hood a little bit. Let's see here. 7, 17, 18. Let's not push it. There we go. $18, sure. We feel lucky. Pull down on 10, always a nice feeling. All right, we're at 10K now. It's a real cozy day. It's a real cozy day. I got my laundry done nice and early. I think maybe later. I don't know if Gloomy's going to do some Hannibal again. I really ended up enjoying that show a lot more than I thought I would. Because it did remind me of like True Detective, The Killing, or Forbidden, which is The Killing, but it's the Danish version of the show, which is worth watching. If you like it. 18, feel lucky. I think the first show that was like a crime show, like a big crime mystery that got me into it was, you know, like the classic Criminal Minds, NCIS, right? But then later I got hooked on Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, which that's a really good series. Like the movie, the David Fincher movie, which is the remake of the Swedish one, that's worth watching, just because it's David Fincher. I think that's a really good movie. Daniel Craig's in it. He's great. The actress who plays Lisbeth Salander, she's so hot. Yeah, Hannibal has been great. It has great tension. And if you're into that, I would really recommend the Swedish version of, what are we at? 18, 19, well, hold on here. The Swedish version of Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. They made an entire television series of it. Hannibal and Will? Yeah. Yeah, it's been really, really good. We've been watching that the last couple days on the Gloomy Discord. Because Gloomy is she is a mind rotted lady who loves male violence. 18 will stay. Lost. Oh. 21. Yeah, and honestly, I've been impressed by most of the cast. I thought Lawrence Fishburne was excellent. I love to see him in other stuff. The actress who played Starling, is she a Fujo? No, no, Gloomy's not a Fujo. He just likes men. I mean, that's pretty normal. You know, and I mean, who wouldn't, right? Like Bry, if like Mads Mikkelsen was like, you know, on me, I'd be down. But no, I don't think she's not Fujo coded. I mean, I think normal for like any woman, TBH, you know. All right, I think this is the last one. 15,000 is the jackpot limit here. Oh, thank God.
Ce n'est plus possible.
Thank you. Yeah, why Bry, are you a Fujo? I don't know. I suppose a man can't be a Fujo, but no, okay. All right, you know, you just answered that a little quick. I don't know. You know, because sometimes I see it and I'm like, ooh, well, that's good tension, right? But if it's like male characters and you know there's not going to be any romantic resolution, I feel like why even get invested in it? Because I really want to see, I don't know, I want to see like a relationship play out. I don't want to see like, ooh, are they or are they not? You know, that just pisses me off. Like, come on, man, show me some progress. That's why I can't watch like a lot of anime where the end of the anime is the characters getting together. Like, that pisses me off so bad. Are you deserters? I'm gonna kill you. There we go. Yeah, like, you know, if the point of the show is a relationship, right? Is two characters getting together, and then the show ends at the love confession, like, what's the fucking point? You know? Like, it drives me up the wall. Okay, we're gonna go to Good Springs and we have to wait 3 days. You know, and I think that's why that manga anime series Horimiya, I think that's why I enjoyed that one, is because they got together and there was actually stuff after them getting together. Like, that was good. But like Toradora, where they get together and then it's like, oh, the end. No. No, it pisses me off, dude. I want to see like chemistry between two characters. I want to see like a good progression where they get to know each other and get over conflict. Not maybe he likes me, maybe he don't. Oh, we're together, we love each other. End. Oh, oh, it's so frustrating. Okay. Last day to wait. I think it's 3 days. We might do an extra day just to be sure. There you go. I think that's enough. Let's go back to the Viking Vance. Golden time? Golden time. I might know that one. I might know it by a different name. Hold on. Did it load up? Yeah, okay. The casino is active now. Give me a second. Oh, it's the law school one. Yeah. I've never read it, but yeah. That's good. I have to give that one a shot then.
Bienvenue au Viking Vance.
Give me your money. There you go. Alright. Final casino. This is going to go quick. Yeah, I don't know. And then the series where they never get together, or I guess they do get together, but it's like at the very fucking end, is what's that one called? Rom-com Snafu? Like, it's all drama, it's all posturing, and then they like get together, and you know who he's gonna pick, right? You know he's not gonna pick the best girl. He never picks Yui. And then it ends, right? But then at least the light novels keep going, and there's like some college life in the light novels. But the writing in that one got me so pissed off that I just can't. 16, 20. Died. Yeah, I don't know. It really bothers me. And then that's like why light novels are okay in my book. Because at least there's like a continuation. But I ended up having to get a Kindle because I own too many light novels and I don't have any book space. And we've been gambling for like an hour. Holy shit. Bust. Okay, 19. Hold there. And honestly, this last maybe like 6 months, I haven't watched any anime. Like, I used to be really good about downloading anime and keeping up with it. But I just haven't been... I kind of lost the motivation just because we had some seasons where it was nothing but like season 3 of like that one show where he's trying to... The guy can't like get it up or something. You know, and then it was like another Gundam. I was like, ah. Yeah, what'd you remember, Pi? Did I just remind you to go watch an anime? The only anime I watch is Gloomy. Gloomy is an anime girl, so that is anime adjacent. I don't know. Bri, do you consider yourself like an anime character? Thank you. 7, 16. There you go. Not really playing a character. Yeah, I suppose so, right? That's fair. Okay. After stream, I link something in Gloomsport. We banned? Alright, we're banned. There we go. We got banned from every casino in Las Vegas. Thank God it's over. How much money do we have now? We have $37,000. Nice. Get away before that music copyrights me. Okay, what do we want to buy? How much is Paciencia? Because that is the hunting rifle I want to use. Because that has the highest critical damage in the game. Might have to wait for Cliff. There we go. Let's see here.
Salut. Qu'est-ce que je peux faire pour vous?
Oh, so this is like a grid, like fill the grid and
Bien sûr. Jetez un coup d'œil.
show what I've seen. That'd be nice. That'd be nice to fill it out. So Paciencia here, this is the unique hunting rifle from the Gunrunner Arsenal DLC. It has like 110 extra critical damage and higher critical chance. This is the gun we need. $12,000. Holy smokes. We can get rid of our machete now. Frag grenades, we'll get rid of these as well. Anything to bring the price down a little bit. 357, don't need that. Don't see myself using these. Alright. Ooh, actually, we got some armor. We got some armor that's better than our... Oh, this is reinforced combat armor. Nice. And we can give that... There we go. Actually, this is nice. Holy shit. I forgot we get this from one of the casinos. Well, I don't think it's...
Samba.
I don't know. Like, especially when I was in high school, I feel like I was more able to watch a lot just because I had more time. And nowadays I think about like, do I want to spend the time watching this? And the answer is usually no. Right? Like, I used to be the type of guy who'd be like, oh, every day, come home, torrent my daily anime and watch it. And I think nowadays I cannot see myself doing that in the slightest. And I have a 8 terabyte hard drive that is full of anime. That I would keep just in case, right? Like, just in case my internet goes out or something. Like, I would keep it on the backup. But yeah, I cannot see myself doing that anymore. Okay. Starting to do that with DVDs? Like, just not watching DVDs anymore? Or, like, keeping backup DVDs just in case? Because I'm a big guy on like, keeping physical media for later. I used to live next to a video store, and I was pretty good friends with the owner. Oh, buying all the classic stuff? Yeah. I was pretty good friends with the owner of this DVD store, and he would buy bulk DVDs, right, from like estate sales, wholesalers, pawn shops, whatever. Just wherever bulk DVDs were, he'd buy them. And it would end up being, he would buy them for about 50 cents pop, right? And at that store, DVDs were about $5 each. But for every 10 DVDs you buy, every DVD costs $1 less. So if you end up buying like 30 DVDs, they only cost $3 each. And so it's only $90. So you're like $90 for 30 movies. I don't think that's bad, right? And I had a hell of a movie collection. And that's kind of how I got most of my movie knowledge. Yeah. Yeah, it was a really good deal. And now I have my Laserdisc collection, and I have my VHS collection. Although VHS, ooh, little sketchy on the VHS stuff. Just because the quality degrades so fast. hate how this armor looks. It looks so stupid. Ugh. Why is it so good? Why does it look so bad? There is a service rifle here. Wonderful. Oddly enough, in this game, the service rifle in the French version is just called rifle. Not sure how that works, but you know, whatever. Let's see. Our speech is only 30. We might be able to do this just fine. But we're going to make a save here just in case. If we don't get the ending that we want, which is pro NCR, we might not do
On
this.
a un problème avec des grands cannes. Une
Okay. I don't think we have the speech for this to get the good ending. If you walk out with your gun drawn, they start shooting. But let's see here. Do we have meeting people? Raconte? Is it Raconte? Maybe not. That's survival. That's trading. No, I don't. Okay. I think in French it's called Raconte les gens.
Bon sang. Vous êtes ce courrier que Benny a flingué à Good Springs.
Let's see. Oh, we need 45. There you go. I'm gonna shoot you. Damn, you survived that? Jeez, what are you made of, dude? Yes, give me the evil karma. I'm an evil person. Sawed-off shotgun. Nice. Repair that.
Ça te plaît? Allez!
There we go. Next one. Your mustache will not save you today.
J'ai bien cru que j'étais mort.
Alright, there we go. How do I feel about the cons? Fuck the cons. I could give a shit about the cons. The cons are like the worst faction in New Vegas. Oh, we're drug dealers, but there's like a couple of us who have some morals. And you're like, oh, well, that makes it all good. That makes it great. Alright, that's Boulder City. Let's keep heading up the coast here. Let's save. What's the other faction that has female slaves? Well, I mean, Caesar's Legion. I mean, that's like the big faction that is like enslave all women. That's their shtick. I think that's the only one, to be honest. Yeah, the Great Khans are drug dealers. The Fiends are drug addicts. Caesar's Legion is just like slavery. So let's see if we could actually kill these guys. Damn! He survived that? Dude, insane. Insane. Best sneak attack weapon in the game, and he survived a critical hit. Well, the Khans are painted in a sympathetic light because they are used as the example of what the NCR can do bad. Right? Because of the massacre at Bitter Springs. But even when you paint them in a sympathetic light, they are still raiders and drug dealers. Like, I don't know how you know? You're like, yeah, well, they're really evil and they contribute to people dying all the time, but they feel really bad about it. And they had something bad happen to them like 10 years ago. And you're like, okay, dude, that doesn't justify it. And if you go pro NCR and you want to reconcile with the Khans, you get screwed over because you lose NCR you lose NCR reputation for getting the Khans to forgive. You know, which just doesn't make sense. Did you just say hello?
C'est un avant-poste militaire.
That is crazy. Yeah, I don't know. And the Brotherhood is I mean, the Brotherhood is a classic Fallout faction, you know, that's whatever. Let's see here. Let's clean out these Mirelurks. Yeah, these guys are tanky. Man, very hard. Very hard feels very weird sometimes. Is that a headshot? I didn't get the XP for it. So he's still alive. Oh, there he is. That bullshit away from me. There you go. Yeah, well, like, I think it falls back to how the game was made. The game has wonderful writing, right? But it was intended to be an NCR game, right? When they started development, they were like, we need a compelling NCR story. And there is one. But then they were like, oh, you need to be able to play all factions. And you're like, well, now the writing gets bad, you know? So I don't know how I feel about... I don't know how I feel about how they did that. And I feel like that changed how the Great Khans are viewed in the story. We've been walking. We're gonna save. Yeah. There's another one. See him. We're almost level 12, and we are racking up the experience here. Camp Golf, Lake Las Vegas, real places. These are IRL places, I think. Put on our auto walk. And I think there's a group of bighorners we want to kill over here. And then we'll probably call it a day after killing the bighorners. I might do, I don't know. I might do that enemy thing here on stream just to fill out some time, I guess. Might be funny. Might be funny to see how shit my memory is. Why there's no like there's no H stuff on it, right, Pi? Is there like hentai on it? Or there's no hentai. Okay. Alright, yeah, I could probably do it then. Discover this location, follow our outpost. Literally nothing here. And now we walk north. I'm looking for cattle. Have you seen my cow? I don't see them. Oh, I see a cow. Cow spotted. Let's put on our fire grenades. I'm gonna cook some beef. Bonk. There we go. There we go. Easy experience and a lot of healing items. Now, what do we do? What do we do? Firearms 55, explosives 55, lockpick. Level 12, next perk is gonna be robotics expert. 25% extra damage against robots. That's a great pick. That'll come in real handy for some later games. Before we forget, actually, let's go cook all this beef. Or I suppose it's bison. I guess it's not really beef. We go to Good Springs. Nope, not the cave. Good Springs Source. Little lizards pissing me off. There we go. And now these heal 40 damage each, and they give us 2 strength. Great. We will save. Alright, give me a second here. Okay, Boone. Boone, save that for next time. Let's get a little transition here. Okay, hold on. How do I do this? Put that there. Put this here. Actually, I can crop this down a little bit. There we go. Oh, this is long. Oh, wow. And where is it? Anime? Good. Capture cursor. Wonderful. There we go. There you go. Okay. We are in business. Oh. Oh, whoops. That kind of messed it up. Now I have to crop. Oh, I hate cropping. Da-da-da. That's the wrong direction. That's what am I doing? What am I doing? Here we go. Oh, we're cropping. Oh, we're cropping. There we go. My scroll wheel is gonna break. We're still going. We're still going. Don't look at my ad blocker. You don't need to see that. There we go. Drop it down. A little on the top too. There you go. Perfect. Nope. Wrong button. There you go. And there we go. Okay. 2006. So this is things that we've seen. Is it like seen a decent amount of, or is it like seen all the way through? Because if it's seen all the way through, we'll do this, Fate, Melancholy. Wow, Familiar of Zero. Oh, this was my favorite light novel. This is one of the first light novels I read. Black Lagoon. NHK. I've seen a little bit of NHK. I don't want to put it down. Let's see. Lucky Star, Gurren Lagann, Combat Butler, Naruto Shippuden. Is this regular Naruto or is this the sequel to Naruto? Because I only seen the old one, where Naruto was like a teen, like a preteen. I think that's the sequel. No, I haven't seen the sequel then. Gundam Double Odd. Okay, School Days. We Love You, Toradora, Index, Spice. Oh man, holy shit. Soul Eater, Black Butler. Nice. Okay. Let's just double check. Okay. K-On. Wow. Brotherhood. I've seen the original 2003 series too. When he's like a taller teenager. Ooh, no, I haven't seen that. That's kind of gross. That's when Garo got hot, right? Gara got like really hot after that. He had a real glow up. Bakemonogatari, Melancholy, Railgun. Student Council's Discretion. I feel like I've seen this, but I don't know the name of it, so let's not. Heaven's Lost Property. Oh, Fairy Tale. Gross. Panty Stocking. Actually, let's keep this scrolled up a little bit here. Angel Beats. That made me cry. Orimo? That's the little sister one, I think. I think I've seen that one. Steins Gate. I've seen a little bit of it. I don't want to put it down. Ichoju. There we go. Fate. Madoku. Yeah, Angel Beats is that one hurt my soul, man. I saw that one. I was like, holy shit. Guilty Crown. I feel like I've seen Guilty Crown. Although I remember it being really forgettable. JoJo's I've only seen up to season 3, but I'm gonna click it. All right, we're just gonna leave it like that. High School Boys, Monogatari. I've seen all of the Monogatari stuff. DxD, Sword Art Online. I've seen just about all of it. Head Girl of Sakura. So I think I've seen that as well. That's a flush. This was like my peak watching time here in 2013. Let me just check here. Is everything okay? Yes, it is. Okay, let's see. Orimo 2. I don't think I've seen the second season of that. Watamote. Oh man, this is my hide. Let me show you. Did you see this? OBS. Is it on here? Image? Existing image? Look, here's my when I played Battlefield 4, you could make your own player card. Look who's my character on all my guns. You know? I was down with it, man. Holy shit. Yeah, that was back in the day. You know I watched that shit. Okay, Fate. No Game, No Life. Yeah. Brilliant Park. I saw that. Parasite. Parasite? Is this the one where the guy, like, is like some middle-aged guy and he turns into like the fucking Terminator? Because he has like a alien infecting him? I feel like I've seen that. I don't know. Nisekoi, Monthly Girls, Kame ga Kill, Space Dandy as well. Parasite, I don't know. I'm not sure. Boring Girlfriend. Never seen One Punch Man. And I've never seen... Okay, it is Parasite. Okay. Overlord, I can never get over the animation of that. Because it just... His mouth looks so shitty. I can't watch that. Prison School. Yep. Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon. I've read the light novel. I read the light novel of that, but I've never seen the anime, so I'm going to leave it unchecked. Monogatari. And Hibike Euphorium. Yep. Konosuba. The Disastrous Life of Sakai K. I don't think I've seen that. This art club has a problem. Yeah. Flying Witch. Uh-huh. Flip Flappers. I've watched maybe like half of that. I'll put that down. Oh, now we're getting into the weird cringe stuff. Girls Last Tour, I've seen it. Made in Abyss. Unfortunately, I've seen it. Dragon Maid. Yep. Arrow Manga Sensei. I've seen that. I thought you said there was no H on this list. There it is. Yuru Camp. Is this the original Yuru Camp or is this like the sequel? I've seen it. Violet Evergarden. Yep. This is the Horse Girl one. I've never seen that. Although I've seen a bunch of references for it. Zombieland Saga. That was so lit. That was so lit. Goblin Slayer. I've seen like 2 episodes of Bunny Girl Senpai, but I've never really watched the rest of it. Nendroid? Holy shit. Yeah, some of these are bringing back like really cringe memories. Kaguya-sama wa... Okay, I've seen that. That's Love is War. God, why don't they just put Love is War? This title's fucked. Not into that, by the way. Okay, Bri, you don't have to qualify your statement. You don't have to qualify your statement to me. It's okay. Fire Force, I even own the light novels. Or I'm sorry, the manga. I own the manga up to like volume 20. I need to catch up on that. High School Girls. I don't think I may have seen this. I don't really remember it. I'm not gonna put it on there. How Clumsy you are, Miss Ueno. I think I've seen that. Quintuplets. Okay. Fire Force. Fire Force is really good. Like honestly, well, I wanna give it more credit than it you know, it's like a teen series, but it's still good. Oh, holy shit. Interspecies reviewers? Dude, I have all the manga. This is like my second favorite adult comedy ever. This is such a good show. If you've never seen Interspecies Reviewers, it's worth a watch. Wandering Witch, yep. Jujutsu Kaisen. I feel like I watched it begrudgingly. I'm not gonna click it. Inspector, I've seen that. Dropkick on My Devil, that was funny. 2020. I feel like this was season 2 in 2020. Maybe I'm getting my years wrong. 86, yeah, I've seen that. This is the one that I hate. Jobless Reincarnation. I hate this show. I hate that it's still running, and I hate that I watched it. This show fucking pisses me off. Redo of Healer. Yeah, I've seen that. Killing Slimes for 300 years, maxed out my... Yeah, I have this one, and I read all the light novels. I love this series. Horimiya, baby, love it. Combatants Will Be Dispatched. I've seen a couple episodes of it. Redo is just like revenge porn. That's all it is. It's all just revenge porn. Mirakuro-chan. Komi-san Can't Communicate. I've read the manga, and I've seen enough episodes where I'll consider that I watched that one. Ochi, yeah. Lycoris Recoil. Yeah. On Wonder Egg? I've never seen Wonder Egg. What is it about? Is this like a weird concept show? It sounds weird. Eminence and Shadow, I've seen that. Not too much, but I've seen enough of it. Uncle from Another World, this is the guy who's like... This is the one where he always like keeps having sex with everyone every other episode. And I was like, is this the right anime that I'm thinking? I don't remember. Dress Up Darling, love that series. Love it. This is one that ended. The manga ended because the author had health issues and he had to end it in like 2 chapters, and I was so sad. But they got married at the end, so that's nice. Call of the Night, yep, that's a good one. Spy Family, really good. Can you hear that? You shouldn't be able to hear that. Let's mute. Mute. There you go. Sorry about that. Chainsaw Man, yeah. Akebi, Fuku, yeah, I've seen that. Farron, whatever the fuck that is, I've seen it. I don't like it as much as other people like it. TBH. I wish I liked it more, to be honest. It's not my cup of tea. Dangers in My Heart. Oof. Ooh, that is a nice one. 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You. I've read the manga and I've seen enough episodes where I'll put it down. Onimai, that's a classic. I love that one. Pokemon Horizons. Really? Is anime so bad that Pokemon is making the anime list now? That seems shitty. Oshinoko, I've seen that. Too Many Losing Heroines. That's a funny show. Danadan, I've seen that. Dungeon Meshi, yep. Solo Leveling. This is Korean. What is this doing here? 2.5D Seduction, yep. Gushing Over Magical Girls. That was a great show. Alright, yeah, that's my what am I at? 98? 98 out of 227? I feel like I've been keeping up pretty well. I don't think I've had a too rough of a time keeping up with anime. Oh, actually, this is another. I've skipped over that one. Tonikawa, Over the Moon for You. Yeah. So 98, 99. Wonder Egg is bringing back their loved ones or people they care about. Oh, okay. I'll look in. Is it sad? If it's sad, I'm not gonna watch it. TBH. TBH. Because my heart cannot handle sad things anymore. I don't want to read sad things. Yeah, I don't know. I feel so. Let's look at this. If that is 99 out of 227, and this is what 18 years. Okay, Won't Make Me Cry. Okay, well, that's good. Let me get the calculator out. 99 divided by 18. So on average, I watch 5.5 series a year. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say I think that's pretty good. 5.5 a year. Although this list is missing a lot of stuff. Like, to be honest, the Monogatari stuff by itself would fill out a lot of this. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, let me download the image. There you go. Okay. All right, so that's it for today for New Vegas. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna end here, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do next time. Yeah. Yeah. So, thank you. Have a nice day, everybody.